handbags. However, for this bun, it means the traditional Chinese food, the stuffed buns. And today, we would like to explore why the stuffed buns in this town is very famous. For Jianli County, the temperature is very moderate, and the temperature is around 14 to 18 Celsius degree, which are very conducive for the growing of the agricultural crops. And for the rainwater, the condition is also very good for the growing of the agricultural plants. And we need special geographical condition to grow the crops. And for the Maoshi stuffed buns, now it is a well-known brand. This brand used to do other traditional Chinese food, and they found the stuffed buns, they can make it very well. So at the beginning, there's a saying in this Maoshi town, they're talking about one cutting board, two rolling rods, and a family of 3. And we can also consider about the operation model of Maoshi town. If they're running family business, maybe it is not enough for them to earn a living. That's why all these talents going out of Maoshi town and start their stuffed bun business. And in Maoshi town, it has a population of 68,000. However, half of them are work as Chinese dim sum chef. And also, they're affecting other people in the surrounding areas. Now, Maoshi's stuffed buns is very famous across China. Now we have over 100,000 people who are dedicated in making stuffed buns. There are over 30 stores of Maoshi steam bun in China. And today we have a very good weather. This area is crowded with people, and they're coming here to check out the steam buns. So this team is from Guangzhou. Let's see their stuffed buns. So it is just made for the stuffed buns. Today we have so many people crowded in this area. We also have a very strict security check. After they made the stuffed buns, they will provide these stuffed buns to the people who are attending this festival. So why the stuffed buns are so famous in this area? Because we think the condition of the Maoshi area is very conducive for making stuffed buns. And there's also a very traditional Chinese saying that emphasizes the importance of the place of origin. And we think all the ingredients crops depends on the water condition, the soil condition of the region. Now we see the chefs are making the stuffed buns. They're very good at kneading the dough. It requires special technique for the dough kneading. The chef needs to have a very rich experience in the dough kneading. They need to add the certain amount of water into the dough. Some of the chefs, they also loosen the dough by throwing the dough. just to adding a good texture to the dough. But if they cannot control the power to knead the dough, it will make a difference of the taste. And China is very famous for its food. That's why we see so many chefs are coming today for this competition. But what is this? This is the yellow custard. It's a Cantonese snack. Yes, we are using the yellow custard. So the reason why I call it competition of steamed stuffed buns, because we gather all the chefs from all around China to compete on their skills on making the stuffed buns. And we also have a group of judges here to give them a rating. So what's the flavor for this one? We're trying to make a creative shape of this bun. We will make this as a very cute little pig. Let's move to another one. So the one we just saw is coming from Guangzhou, a Cantonese style stuffed bun. Throughout all these years, we have different flavor of stuffed buns. We have stuffed buns with meat and also with vegetables. Let's see next one. This one is also coming from Guangzhou. This is the small steamed stuffed bun. For the small buns, it's quite different from the regular stuffed bun. We have to make the skin very thin. Now the chef is making preparation. First, we have to make a little dough, and then the chef needs to use the rolling rod to press the dough. And then we put stuffings inside of the dough. Even though the process of making the small buns is very similar to a regular bun, but it takes less time for the steam. Now we can see here is full of steam baskets. In a few minutes, these stuffed buns are ready. So why you want to cover a plastic cover on this steam bun? So we just want to prevent the wind. Well, she is very professional in making the stuffed bun. So first we put the meat inside of the dough, and then we use the right hand to pinch the dough, and that's it, very quickly. And we have to control the amount of the filling inside of the bun. And we're using the spoon to control the amount. Let's see the next one. We can see here is crowded with people. Let's see this one. This bun looks bigger. So what is this flavor? It is stuffed buns with fresh pork mince. So it is wrapped with pork mince. So are these ready? No, we are just waiting for the bun for the fermentation. Any special requirements for the fermentation? This is a semi-made stuffed bun. So for other teams, they are making the stuffed buns on site, But for us, we prepare these stuffed buns in advance. And all of these stuffed buns were made beforehand with machines. So it saved us some time on site. So we produce these semi-made buns and put it in the refrigerator, and then we take it out today. But we also need to pay attention to the temperature of the stuffed bun. What kind of flour you're using? We're using the flour, the fresh flour. So what happens is the fermentation is not good enough. If the fermentation is not well done, and then it will taste very hard. But we have to be careful that the fermentation cannot be overdone. It will make a difference to the texture of the stuffed bun. Now we are looking at the stuffed buns. Take a close look. So we want to take a photo of these stuffed buns. We can see that these visitors really love this event. They're trying to get one bite of the stuffed bun. And for this team, it is coming from Wuhan. Let's see what they're doing. They're doing some creative design. It's like a teapot. Next one. Someone is wearing a Monkey King mask. Well, they already run out of stuffed buns. So people are rushing for a bite of the stuffed buns because they're so delicious. So we're still making the stuffed buns, but we have to wait for the fermentation. So all stuffed buns are gone for this store. Next one, a team from Chengdu. So each team, they show their label. So the visitors will understand the taste of the stuffed bun. For Cantonese style stuffed bun, it looks smaller and have a sweet taste. So let's see the Chengdu stuffed buns. This one, for the shape, looks very round. So when you finish completing the stuffed bun, you should not have any flour powder on your hand. Also, the stuffed buns are gone for the Chengdu team. People are crazy for this kind of food. So they're making it again. So we can see the visitors are queuing here to get the stuffed bun because today is the Minor Spring Festival. So this team is from Netherlands. As I said, stuffed bun is a traditional food in China. But now, today, we've seen a foreigner who are making stuffed buns. It is very interesting. So what are you making? What is it? He's making a stuffed bun, incorporating the flavor of Chinese style and the Western style. So it's like a hybrid of stuffed buns. He's trying to make it. He's from Holland, from Amsterdam. And today, it is his first time to visit this city. He said that the place is very beautiful, very friendly people. He said he has been working in this industry for 15 years because of the influence of his parents. Because his family owned a very large bakery store in Holland. Thank you so much.
非常有意思啊。然后在这里，没想到竟然还可以碰到
Very
外国友
interesting scene.
人，在咱们这个非常传统的包子节这里，也
We
会
see a
一起
foreigner
打擂
here
台。
to making the very traditional stuffed buns in
那
China.
它制作的产品呢，就是一个非常综合的，可以说是一个中西结合的一个餐点在这里。
For his stuffed bun,
来，我们到那边去看一下那边。
it's incorporating of Chinese as well as the Western
现场人还是
style.
非常多的。这个包林大会呢，这次
Still, we see so many people gathering here.
在这个
For the competition of the stuffed buns, it lasts 2 days, starting from yesterday.
面试完了以后呢，他现在人就全部都回到这个位置。
And today we just have the opening ceremony.
它的整个场馆
And after the ceremony, the contestants are coming back to their place to make stuffed buns.
看有长沙的、成都的、湖
And the
北的，
visitors
还有广东的。
can enjoy different taste of stuffed buns at different booths.
社区一个片区这个范围之内，可以体验到这种全国各地的美食，包括还有
So
外国的
in
美食。
such a small community, you can taste all kinds of foods around China.
如果说那个这2天大家有时间呢，可以带着家里老小一起到。
If you have time in these 2 days,
有当地特色，以
please
及
bring your
全国特
family
色
to come
可
here
以尝一下这个包子，并且呢。
and taste this very traditional Chinese food.
全区域之内呢，是免费进行品尝，同时会有这个。
And in this area, it is free of charge.
这个品种在这块同时进行展览。
You can actually taste over hundreds of varieties of stuffed buns here.
这个好像还有一些这个参展的人员穿着这种古式的。
Let's go to another team.
让人特别有代入感。
I saw some of the team were wearing ancient clothes.
然后而且还能看到这种穿着这种。
We have the lanterns hanging on the sky.
这种代入感，让人感觉一下。
Also seeing people wearing ancient clothes. It just feels like an ancient market.
来，我们到那边去看一下。
Let's move to another store.
看一下这个，感觉这个有一点年会的感觉了。现在确实这个现在年味儿啊是越来越。
It feels like a
年呢也越来越
celebration festival because we are really close to the Spring Festival.
那我们到这边，这边还有还有当地的一些特色。
On the right side, we can see other local snacks.
那我们来这边来看一下吧。相比而言呢，这边的人肯定就少。
Let's take a look.
因为这边
For this side, we have fewer people because all of these are very localized snacks from the surrounding area of Jianli County. So maybe villagers from this county are very familiar with these local snacks. That's why they gather in the staff bun competition site. Let's see this one. It's like a local bun. It was made of rice. And you have a metaphor of this kind of food, meaning unity and reunion of the family. So it is a rice ball filled with pickle and tofu. We have tofu, pickle, and some minced pork. And it means reunion of the family. So we will produce this kind of snack during festivals. So later you can come here to have a taste. Thank you.
这个是炒米吗？炒米汤，这个是怎么制作？
Next one, what is this one? We call that fried rice. How you make it? We just use a big wok to fry the rice. And we also use some mortars to connect the rice and adding some peanuts. So during the Spring Festival, is it very traditional in the household? Yes. It is a very traditional candy. There are so many different kinds of Chinese snacks during Spring Festival. So what is this one? This is the glutinous rice cake. We are making it with the sticky rice. What about this one? It's the bean curd. Are you using the same ingredient? No. The first one we are using the sticky rice, and for the bean curd piece, we are using the rice to make it. The bean curd. If we don't have beans, we cannot make it. It is of its local characteristics.
来，摄像老师，来，麻烦把这个摄像机对准这边看。这个感觉很大一块儿是吧？这个。
I want to check out this one. It's a large piece. It's also a glutinous rice cake. Now they are making it on site. Let's take a look. It feels like we are striking the rice cake. Yes, we call it the striking rice cake. Are you going to make one right now? In 2 minutes, we will make another one. Now we are doing live streaming. We want to show the audience in China to see how you make the glutinous rice cake. We will come back later.
现在可以打吗？哦，这必须得热的，要不冷的话，它可能就是。
Maybe we can start to do it. We have to have the warm rice cake in order to strike it. Otherwise, we cannot make it right.
哦，这个就是用糯米直接制作出来的，就是我们可以说是。
So this one is made of sticky rice. Sticky rice, water, fermentation for around 24 hours. And then we steam the rice cake.
哦，是您一个人在打是吧？哦，
So
稍微近一点。
you can do it by your own. Yes. Let's take a closer look.
哦，这个也要讲究一个配合。哦，我想问，
So also we need other people for the
哦，
coordination.
这个那只能一个人打，一个
One
人去把
person
那
is
个手放进去
striking
这个
the
波
rice
波动
cake.
一下，是为了让打得更加充分，是吧？
And the other one has to blend the cake
我想到这里，我觉得
to ensure
您这个
a
有没有说
thorough
两个人打
strike
或者
of the rice
不
cake.
怕把那个手给打到了吗？除非是故意
So
的。
are you going to get hit with the hammer? No, we are very experienced on that. So
对对对。
one powerful strike of the rice cake,
我感觉现在已经有一点成型了，现在是吧？
and the other person need
一
to
般像这个过程，您需要
blend
持续多
the
久？
rice cake.
打糕的话，4分
It's
钟左右
almost。finished.
哦，10
So
分钟左右。
how long will you strike
10
the
分钟，然
rice
后就是
cake?
刚才那一块儿，是吧？
It will take me around
我
10
还真的
minutes
是第一
to
次看
strike
到
it.
就是做这个
Just
糍粑的过
one
程。
piece of the
谢
rice
谢谢谢
cake.
谢谢。
It is my first time to see how they make the glutinous rice cake on site.
哎，非常有意思啊，这个。
Very interesting.
这个鱼是鱼米之乡，桂鱼，臭桂鱼。我看您这个全是以真空的包装。
This place is very famous for the fish and rice. And now
我想了解一下，就是您这个制作过程
they're selling some Mandarin fish.
桂鱼它是先放在一个什么样的情况下？
But how you gonna prepare the Mandarin fish?
拿过来的话啊，我先拿过来桂鱼，再在你那个鱼塘进过来，
First,
我就经过
I caught the fish
清洗、除内
from the
脏
fishing pond
筛，
and I wash the fish
2天，再经过我手工加
and
力
clean
加
out the
丸子和的
Mandarin
臭豆
fish, marinated for 2 days.
还经过料酒，还经过什么？
And I also add stinky tofu to marinate with the Mandarin fish.
我们只
And I also add 7 to 8 ingredients to marinate this fish.
那这个过程，这个真的是这次过来以后，真的是大开眼界。
So
首先是看到了这个
this preserved fish
糍粑的制作过程
is very
同时
natural.
我们也了解到了这个臭鳜鱼的制作
We are
过程。
not adding
臭鳜鱼
any
这个
artificial
像这道菜它是属于
additives
哪里的
into this
大连界
stinky Mandarin fish.
安徽的。
So for this Mandarin fish, what is this origin?
都是改
This
良以后
dish
出来的。
was originated from Anhui province,
哦，好的好的，谢谢您谢谢您。
but now we made it customized
确
to
实啊真
suit
的是大
the
开眼界。
flavor of the local people.
OK。往前面走应该就是水产品了，然后的话。
And they're also selling some seafood in the market.
丰沛的水源，所以很多渔民在那边。
Because this city is very abundant in water
好的
resources.
好的。那今天可以说是我们刚刚体验了一把，咱们那个建立毛氏老这边的一个包林大会，同时呢，也刚刚了解到了。
We just experienced the competition of the steam stuffed buns,
它的制作过程的美食。
and we also get to see
今天
some
是小年
local
我在
snacks.
这里呢，代表我和我的同事。
Today is the Minor Spring Festival.
新年行大运。
On behalf of myself and my colleagues, I would want to wish you happy Minor Spring Festival and all the good luck with the new year. Thank you so much for watching.